Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Aiden, from Cartoon Apocalypse. Welcome back to Miraculous Monday. Not really anything big. Actually, you know what? Do I want to be a tease? I'll be a small tease. Okay, so big news coming soon. That's all I'll say. Welcome back to Miraculous Monday. We did not hit a bingo last week, so here's the bingo card for this week. So who knows? Maybe we'll hit it this week, and then we will be at the horns. So I will still be happy then, because the horns is no big deal for me. It's only the wig that I hate. So yeah, fingers crossed for me that we do not hit another bingo in at least next week. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I don't have any other things to say, so we're just gonna hop right into this video. Felix should have looked like this in my opinion, so I drew him with this anime design. You know, yeah, I think a lot of people were disappointed that he basically was an exact copy of Adrien, just with a little bit of a different hairstyle. Yeah, I think it would have made more of an impact to see him actually look a little different. So his design wasn't super great, but you know, what can you do? It's Adrien's cousin, so yeah. I really miss his old character though. This was pretty cool. Remember, Ladybug is gonna marry this guy. Phone rings. Hello, killer. I see you. Cat Noir. Do I look good? That's totally a Cat Noir thing that he would say. He's like, how do I look? I felt like I didn't brush my hair enough. Like, is it good? Yeah, he definitely would say something like that. And then Ladybug would be next to him, and she'd be like, what are you doing? Like this is a serious situation. He has 5 hostages. What are you doing? You can't be joking around like this. And then Cat Noir would be like, yeah, sorry. But that's why we like Cat Noir, is because he's funny. So, yeah. I can definitely see him doing this, though. What do you think Master Fu did to Adrien's real Chinese teacher? You know what? That's a good point. My guess is... Honestly, I don't know. I didn't even know Adrien had a Chinese teacher until this episode. So... that's interesting, first of all. Next, I don't know. I think Master Fu could have bribed him, or he could have like knocked him out, which would be kind of sus. Because then if the teacher went to Gabriel and was like, yeah, I got knocked out, it's like, oh, well, that's not suspicious at all. So I don't know. That's weird. Oh, I'm sure there was some, like, he could have also done it like I don't know what Master Fu could have done, but in theory he had the whole miracle box to his disposal, right? So he could have, you know, for example, gotten the Fox Miraculous and made him think, like cast an illusion that made him think like, oh, today's not the Chinese teaching day, so I got until tomorrow or something like that, you know? So he could have done something like that, and then I guess when the teacher realized that, oh shoot, I'm late for class, by then it was too late. But also that would sort of mean like, I don't know. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Got commissioned to draw Marinette. Oh, that's really cool. Her face structure is a lot different, but it looks good. Like I can still tell it's Marinette. Although in this position, it's a little hard to tell because like you don't see any of the actual t-shirt, so it's a lot harder to see the design and stuff. But yeah, it looks really good. And you also, oh man, shading in actual drawings, like you did the hair really good, and then like it all stems from a singular point. Like the hair on this is phenomenal. Like the hair is the best part of this drawing because it's like, what the heck? It's so good. Honestly, it's no wonder she broke down. Fu, a mentally unstable 15-year-old girl, more responsibilities. I've said this before, and I know I get a lot of hate for it, but Marinette, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like, I mean, maybe that's just, you know, oh, look at him, so arrogant to say he's never been a superhero before. But, like, what all does she do, though, right? Like, I mean, sure, there's school, right? And I guess that being hard, or like being a superhero with school, that's gotta be pretty tough, right? But like, at the same time, the only difference between Master Fu transferring the miracle box to her is she actually saves time, because she doesn't have to go to Master Fu and be like, yo, I need a miraculous. She's just got them. So that actually saves her time. Like, sure, there's more responsibility and it's all put on her, right? But in the long run, it does save her time. And, you know, it's like, okay, well, I'll bring this extra miraculous just in case. But yes, I do understand that there is that thing in the back of your head that's like, if I mess up, it's over. Like, there's no, like, extra person to help me out here. Aside from Cat Noir, maybe. In which case, you might want to help. You might want to get help from him. You know, like you know, you're supposed to be the dynamic duo, right? Like actually work together as a team. You'd think, right? So I don't know. It's just, I know a lot of people get mad when I say that, but she doesn't. I just don't feel like. I mean, sure, she's got more than the average person, but like, I don't know. And I know, thinking about it, like me just saying that, yes, that's bad, but I think that specifically, like that argument that I've made specifically goes with what she says to Luca in the season 3 finale, which I'm not recalling at this moment. I'm just recalling that was the point that I made when I heard what Marinette said. So I cannot. I'd have to rewatch that scene where Marinette's like, I've got too much responsibility or whatever to Luca, because I feel like maybe it wasn't all that, but I can't remember. So take what I said with a grain of salt, because I don't entirely remember the full context of the argument I just made. So don't hate on me too hard, okay, guys? Can we please give Nino a round of applause for DJing a legit fashion show? Yeah, let's go, Nino. Trying to be the very best, like no one ever saw, you know? Wait, was there a caption here? He's really getting into it. Also, where are his headphones? That's a good point. Where are his headphones? That's a good point. What happened to his headphones? Typically, DJs have headphones on. What? Feel like we've been robbed of his headphones. Debated. Nino, are you lying to us? Do you not actually have headphones? Maybe his headphones are ingrained in his brain, so he doesn't need headphones. In which case, that's pretty cool. But I mean, in the Miraculous universe, with how advanced New York was, it's not too hard to see that happening, you know? As far as, like, Aeon, like, definitely could happen. Oh, Adrien and Cat Noir get an autograph from their idol. Aw, so Cat Noir is getting one from Jagged. I didn't remember this, but I did remember this. And then he's getting it signed by Marinette. Aw, that's so nice. And then bonus, his face. He was super excited. He was like, oh my gosh. I'm so happy right now. This is Adrien's super happy face. And then his hair. His hair just sort of like died here. I don't know what happened here, but it straightened out from the excitement. He was just producing that much electricity that his hair was like, all right, just in this one specific part, let's, you know. Although I think it would go up if it was actually electricity, but whatever. It's fine. Adrien is just, his hair, really everyone's hair in season 1 likes to defy physics. He ain't wrong though. Ladybug, fighting and doing all this stuff. Cat Noir, that's my wife. Yeah, it is. Not right now, but like in the future, presumably it will be. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I know there are some people who are like, no, Luke and Nett and stuff. But no. I'm sorry. It ain't happening. It's not gonna happen. Sorry to rain on your parade. It's not gonna happen. OMG, I can't stop laughing. Yeah, we've seen, I don't know if it was this exact image, because I've seen 2 variations of it. There was this one, and then like another very similar one. Akuma Matata, yeah. I've seen, yeah, it was funny the first time, but now that I've seen it a few times, it's lost its funniness. But if you haven't seen this before, you definitely, you know what? I think I actually used this for a thumbnail. And like the title of a video, like I think I actually used that. So I'm sure you could go back through the playlist and see all of them and find it, because I don't think it'd be too hard to. Marry Her by Bucket Chat on Tumblr. My parents made macaroons for everyone. Woo, awesome. Don't drop them this time. Thank you. Here you go. Here you go, Mac. Oh, I misread it. I read it the correct way the first time, but in my head I was like, wait, that's not right. That's not right. So then I messed up, but like, it. Here you go, macaroon, take an age. Man, I read that and I was like, wait, that's not right. So then I tried to fix it and then I failed fixing it, like, you know, in a split second. I was like, wait, that was right. Wow, thanks, Marinette. You're so lucky, Marinette. Your parents are so wonderful. Wish I had parents like you. You can't. They can be yours too if you marry me. Okay. Congrats on an engagement. Oh man, I love this. Sweet little things like this. I really like. Too bad it wouldn't happen. They wouldn't do that. But you know what? It would be so cool if they, like I've said this before, just like a 1-episode special of like little non-canon events like this. Like, it would just be so funny to see, you know? But no, it's not gonna happen. It would be so cool though. Made another Lila meme for y'all. 360, 720, RTX on. Is that a real person, or is that... I can't tell if that's like a 3D model or not. I could see it being both. I think I'm leaning more towards real person at this point, because this looks like YouTube in the background. But it also sort of gives off some model vibes. I don't know. Just trying to... Maybe it's just the resolution and the quality isn't the best. If we saw it in higher quality, I'm sure I could... Speaking of the quality, though, what? Surely you could find better quality. Like, come on. This is not 720. Like, this is way lower than 720. Like, disappointed. Like, when you're talking about quality, you gotta make sure. Like, this one, it's fine, right? Like you know, it's 360. Like, you know, it's pretty bad quality. But like 720 doesn't look that bad. Like that's the resolution of most of my thumbnails. Like, it's not that bad. But you makes me upset. Okay, I'm gonna believe the second theory, believing that it was a meteorite that extinguished. I did read that right. That extinguished the extinguished. You typically say that, like, I think when you're extinguishing like a fire, like with water, like I extinguished the what? That's weird. Believing that it was Plagg that oh my gosh, I can't get over that. That extinguished them. What the heck? That's such a... When I first read that, I was like, wait, what? Did that mean to say like exterminated? Like what? What the heck? What the heck? Yeah, okay. I could vibe with Plagg being the true killer of the dinosaurs. Quite sad though. like that. Well, Plagg doesn't care. He was like, it was funny. But like, I know if it was me and I knew that I killed all the dinosaurs, I'd be kind of sad, you know? Like, I would feel a bit bad. But then also, like, you know, if we didn't kill the dinosaurs, then humanity probably would not have gotten to where it is now. So we have the dinosaurs to thank. But oh well, you know, it's whatever. I'm in love. Adrien, all the girls are fighting over him and no one is fighting over me. Open your eyes, ladies. I feel like we talked about this last week, didn't we? Something like that. It was something very recently where we talked about this specific quote. Interesting. Well, you know what, Cat Noir? I'm sure... Well, actually, whoops. That's a good point. For all my people out there, do you prefer Cat Noir or Adrien? Like when you're thinking of someone like, yeah, he's hot, or like, yeah, I'd like, I don't know. Like who would you rather have, Adrien or Cat Noir? Let me know down in the comments. Like that would... I'm actually kind of curious now. This is absolutely stunning. What is this? Okay, this scares me though. Like this is kind of creepy, cause like I don't know. Like obviously the heads were put on here. The head is way too big for their body. Their eyes are way too glossy. It sort of looks like you put on like a suit. I don't know. This one kind of scares me a little bit here. And then the background, like, well, I guess more specifically the whole image in general. The whole image is pretty low quality as well. But honestly, I think it would actually be more scary if it was in higher resolution. So maybe it's a good thing it's in low quality. I don't know. I don't know about this. This is scaring me. Oh, she's not crying enough. Master Fu, more responsibility. Ladybug, who just had a mental breakdown because of all the responsibilities. Yeah, this is funny. We just talked about this earlier. I guess thinking back on it, saying that Ladybug, that was kind of a jerk move of me, wasn't it? Yeah, I'd have to like rewatch everything. My initial reaction to seeing Ladybug's like mental breakdown because of all the responsibilities was that it did not seem like she had a lot of responsibilities. But I guess like being a superhero in itself is a big responsibility. So like by that, I could see where maybe it's less of, you know, like the physical responsibility, like, you know, I just gotta go save Paris, like, you know, taking care of school is also hard, but I think it's actually more of the mental state, because it's like that's a lot, because you gotta live your normal life, and then you also gotta live your superhero life, right? So I think maybe that's where, in my initial reasoning behind that, because you have to keep in mind, I wasn't, when I had made that argument, it was more for what Luca or what Marinette had said to Luca. And I still don't remember what she said, but it may be like, I don't know. If you really want to sell me on like she really has these emotions, because it sort of just feels like these emotions were just thrown out there very recently, right? Like in that episode, just for that. If you want me to believe that it's actually what she's thinking, you got to incorporate it more. I think that may be the biggest reason, is because it just felt thrown in there, right? But like, I am all for a character, you know, like not being all there mentally, and like they need help and things like that, right? So if you make this a common occurrence in season 4, then I think that would help. But it just sort of felt thrown in there, like this was the first time Marinette had ever felt like that, right? And so it was just like, huh, well, that's interesting. So I think that may actually be the reason why I thought that, is because it was just, it sort of just felt thrown in there. So yeah, I'd like to see more of that. If they actually wanted to explore that, you got to have like mental breakdowns, things like that happen more often, because like that was the first time we'd seen that, right? So that's why I thought that, you know, it just sort of, because it just felt thrown in there, right? So you gotta incorporate it more in season 4, then it'll be good. Kagami gets better at complimenting Marinette between Ikari Gozen and Love Eater. Your hair is very shiny. To, you look beautiful with your hair down, Marinette. Yeah, well, okay. Here's the reason why, is because she is like, I don't like you, but we were paired up together. This is like, we're friends now. There's a difference, you know, like this, she just needed something to say. Also, she doesn't have very many friends up until this point. So like, you would assume that between more social interaction between them, she would get better. Ladybug needed his presence. Kanawar, when Ladybug says she needs him, even after accidentally making a mistake. I'm still worthy. Yeah, well, that's the thing. Cat Noir can make as many mistakes, that as he can. Or, Cat Noir can make an infinite number of mistakes, and Ladybug would still be like, you know what? Actually, I still need you. You know, like, as long as it wasn't like too far, like if it was just like a smaller mistake, like the thing that happened in New York, like leaving, like that was a big one. But then Ladybug was like, all right, well, actually, I still need you. So, you know, they're the dynamic duo for a reason. Accurate, isn't it? Pictures of Ladybug falling. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Nice try, but this is more of a friendship lean, not a romantic lean. You know, you gotta know the difference between a friendship lean and a romantic lean, because you know, like, well, I don't think I've ever leaned my shoulder or my head on someone else's shoulders, at least as of recently. Interesting. I guess I don't have friends or lover or significant others to lean my head on. So she's doing better than me in that regard. Uff. I wonder how much I have to flirt with Marinette to get an endless supply of croissants from her parents. This this image goes perfectly with this caption. Well, it wouldn't be that much because you know, like you just gotta show a little bit of interest, and you already know Tom's going ham, because like we saw what happened in Where Dad. It was like he went absolutely ham, and I think, wasn't it the main reason Adrien wanted to go, or was it Plagg that wanted to go for the food? Someone wanted to go for the food, and so I don't know. Yeah, and what was the gamer? You know, like they kept up bringing food, and then Adrien was like, "Oh no, I wanted that. I wanted the food." So it's just, you gotta show just a tad bit of interest, and you got those unlimited croissants. And for the top post of the week, yikes. Tom and Sabine's cake for Marinette's birthday versus if Gabriel made a cake for Adrien's birthday. This is not accurate though, because, well, okay, if Gabriel himself made the cake, maybe, but even then I don't think the cake would look this good. He would just order Natalie to order someone else. Not really order someone else, but he would order Natalie to order a cake from someone else. In which case, you know what? Honestly, they would probably order it from Tom and Sabine. So like, they look pretty similar, you know? So, yeah, it would be, this post is not very accurate, I don't think. I think Tom and Sabine would just make the exact same cake, because that's what they do, because you know, Natalie would just be like, all right, you know, let's order it from Marinette's parents, because you know, we know them a little bit. So yeah, it's just, I'm just trying to spit my facts here. So yeah. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this video. If you did enjoy, you can leave a like and subscribe for more content similar to this, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.